Up next, welcome to 2K Sports for another and a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Home in the paint. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5. And stolen by Williamson. Favors with the ball. Picked up by Love. Holiday left side. Williamson in the post. Working on Love. Good D by Love.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Ball. Lobs it up for Favors. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Drummond passes to Love. The feed to Sexton. Cleveland moving the ball around. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. About a minute played so far here in the first. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Pass to Holiday. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Garland with it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And Holiday kicks to Ball. Feeds it to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now, here's Sexton to the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And you all may have heard this before, but I can't resist this fun fact about Kevin Love. His uncle was one of the founding members of the band The Beach Boys.
Williamson finds Ball. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Favors passes to Ingram. No good on the triple. Cleveland with the ball.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
And so here is New Orleans. The Cavaliers making the shot. Out to Ingram. Ball feeling it out a bit. Back to Ingram. On up the court. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Williamson. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Here's Osman. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. To the middle. Down low. Here's Sexton. And the rejection by Favors. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ellie's checked in. Outside, Ball. Ingram right side. Porter with the steal. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Windler with the bucket.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pelicans. Passes it to Melly. Williamson with it. He's covered by Thompson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And you admire that assertive aggression from Williamson. Goes right at you when he's in his comfort zone.
Garland dishes to Thompson. Now the pass to Love. Good D by Williamson. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Ball.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Out left to the wing. Back to Holiday. Goes up at the stripe, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Cavaliers trailing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Garland the pass to Thompson. Here's Windler. To the paint. Here's Porter. Some solid defense from Ingram.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Here's Williamson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williamson's got 8 points.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pelicans on top. They're up by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pelicans.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Okafor. Then there's Hayes. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. It's Redick on the wing. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And Hayes kicks to Redick. Now here's Hayes. Guarded closer. Shot clock at 5. Was shot by Redick, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Garland the pass to Nance. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Nance down low. Guarded by Jackson. Thompson against Okafor. Nance with no one around. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Nance has got it all tied up now for the Cavs. Here's Hart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. This is to Redick. Fires for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
And we've seen this offense step back into 3-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. So he gets them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now Redick. He's got 5. Rebound Andre Drummond.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Sexton's shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Redick surveying the D. Favors dishes to Redick. Okafor trying to get open.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pushing it up. And that one's good. Osman's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Pass to Redick. The 3. But they get it back. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Hart kicks to Redick. Okafor trying to get open. Pelicans keep it alive. Doesn't go for him. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Pass to Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Okafor with the block.
And the reach of Okafor cannot be understated. I mean, when he's around, he's very good at getting those big calls up quickly and batting shots away.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Garland kicks to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
It's stolen by Nance. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach it. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that does it for our halftime show.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard. Pelicans trail by 5. It's Ingram on the wing. He dishes it to Favors. Over Drummond. Out to Ingram. Right side, Ball. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Favors. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Cavaliers making a switch here. Porter's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Outside, Sexton. Here's Drummond. The kick out to Porter. Here's Osman. Drummond passes to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Holiday against Sexton. Lets it go with a three. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Sexton.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Outside, Porter passes it to Sexton. Back to Porter. To the inside. And that one's good. Osman. Osman's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Cleveland.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Ball up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And it's Ingram missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kicks it out to Love. Jacks up a 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the dunk by Williamson.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
Porter dishes to Love. Down low, Drummond. Excellent D there from Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 9-point game. Deflects the pass. Porter with the steal. Sexton the pass to Porter. Shoots over Ball. Porter, no luck. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Ball dishes to Williamson. 1:12 left to play in the 3rd. Ball, the pass to Williamson. The shot will not fall. Good D by Love. Cleveland leading by 9. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Ball. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Williamson in the post. He's going up against Love. And that one's good. Williamson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Inside. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Porter dishes to Drummond. Count the basket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pelicans trail by 7.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Holiday. Favors has got 8 points.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
It's tipped. Here's Sexton. No good. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4 slot. And Redick kicks to Hart. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it from 20. Was shot by Redick, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And finished off by Porter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Redick with the 3, buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Garland with it, now guarded by Redick. The pass to Windler. On the wing, Nance. Now, here's Garland, covered by Redick, and the shot is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Was shot by Redick, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Nance passes to Thompson, and stolen by Redick, and they're moving it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Over to the left wing. And Cleveland turns it over again. And here's Holiday. Over to the wing. To the inside, Hayes, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but I also like the balance, because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
The shot's good from Nance.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Redick passes to Hart. And here's Hayes. He's covered by Thompson. Left side, Redick. 6 on the shot clock. Hart kicks to Redick. Buried from 15 feet out. Redick's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, Redick has a solid in-between game, and I like seeing him work that shot into his game from time to time.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on J.J. Redick.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They trail by 9 points. Good on the three-point shot. Ingram's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Man, that's a nice pull-up jumper from Ingram. Forcing the defense to honor his quickness and then making them pay with that deadly stroke of his.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. Shoots over Ball. Drummond working against Favors. Drummond passes to Sexton. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Pelicans trail by 8. Back to Redick. From deep three-point range, it falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Tell you what, that bucket could turn out to be large. Redick gets the call and shows no nerves in coming through for him there.
Garland kicks to Drummond. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Sexton kicks to Garland. Drummond dishes to Love. Good, nice job down low.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They came in here and took care of business. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg. We come to you tonight from the short. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Now here's Love. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Love's got the game going here with the first basket for the Cavs. Now Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner and stolen by Drummond. Here's Osman, by Winslow.
Love is not afraid to mix it up and get a little rough and tumble down there. When he's looking to shoot, he welcomes that contact.
Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Back to Morant. And they double up Morant. Valanciunas, good.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Now here's Garland. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Cleveland moving it around to the left side wing. Osman, the pass to Sexton. 4 on the clock. Here's Drummond. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner. Jackson trying to break free. The three-pointer, no good. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Love finds Sexton. Kicks it out to Love. Back to Sexton. Pass to Drummond. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Osman missing. Love against Brooks. And that one's good. Morant.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. They get it back. Here's Drummond. Kicks to Garland. Over in the corner, Osman. Drummond passes to Love. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And Garland has it in the corner. Sexton against Brooks.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Jones, the pass to Clark. Back to Jones. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
1:33 left here in the first quarter. There's Garland. Some solid defense from Clark.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trailing.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot to the right side. The pass to Melton. He feeds it to Clark. To the wing on the left. Got a piece of it. Here's the 3. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Cavaliers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Scooped up. And Thompson kicks to Garland. Back to Thompson. Pass to Windler. Tries again. Trying to get open is Thompson. Some solid defense from Clark. Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And it goes down 2 points.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Now, here's Garland. Defended by Jones. It's tipped. 14 feet away. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Memphis out in front, up 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the small forward. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Melton. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now, here's Sexton. No points in the game yet for him. Melton passes to Clark. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Porter dishes to Thompson. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. He says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now."
Sure is, DA. Thank you. Well, Cleveland shooting only 21% from the field so far. And he gets it to go.
Well, the mobility part of Larry Nance Jr. is such a huge advantage. At his size, he moves so well around the basket and also gets up quickly off the floor.
Now here's Jones. He has 5. Passes to Gutteridge. And here is Clark. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. And no good. Good D by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Jones. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Anderson, and Allen subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Drummond.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Here's Drummond. Here's Garland. Back to Drummond. Nice feed from Valanciunas.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
56 seconds left in the second quarter. Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Love. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. To the paint, here's Valanciunas. Clark with a wide-open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
To the left side wing. From down low. And he makes that one. Clark's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And so it's the Memphis.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that'll do.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Brooks is out there with John Morant. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Allen in at the 3 spot. Now here's Valanciunas. From 17 feet out. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Here's Drummond. Back to Love. He kicks to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Love.
Kevin Love showing off a bit of his moxie there and some experience there, overpowering the defense with some of his strength.
Now here's Morant. Allen left side. Clark right side. The 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Clark for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 11 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
A baseline J. Here's Morant. Sexton grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 14. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Clark. And Winslow subbed in for Grayson Allen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Morant with it. Kicks it to Jackson. Floats it up there for Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Thompson. The feed to Sexton. Morant with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. From deep. Winslow controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Winslow's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, how about Winslow carving out the opposition on the glass? That's a smart, high-energy play.
Nance against Anderson. Nance passes to Thompson over Jackson, and Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Nance.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Morant with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And we've seen Morant make strides in this area. Now you have to take that 3-point shot seriously.
Now here's Sexton. Banked in off the glass.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now here's Morant for 3. Gets a hand on it, and the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got his first basket of the night.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's Morant. He has 7, but they'll get another chance. Clock at 4. Looking to get back on. What a jam!
Wow.
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Now here's Sexton. The dish to Nance. Sexton kicks to Nance. Thompson outside. Stolen by Anderson. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Thompson passes to Windler. On the wing, Porter. Stolen by Winslow. And here's the fast break. Just his first attempt. And Thompson sends it back.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one.
The open look here for Sexton. Off target with his 3. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies lead by 19. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Drummond in at the center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Kicks it out to Love. Bounce pass from Drummond. Fast break, Memphis. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And here is Drummond following Ja Morant's three. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
They get it back. No good there. Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Brooks checked in for Memphis. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here's Morant. Jackson has the open look. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Love goes in. Over in the corner, Osman. The three from Morant. Trains the three-pointer.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. There's Garland, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. Jackson from long range. He can't hit that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Drummond passes to Love. Dishes it to Drummond. Back to Osman. Here's Valanciunas. Now Brooks. He dishes it to Morant. Now here's Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Winslow kicks to Valanciunas. And another miss by Memphis. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Brandon Clark.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
And here are the Grizzlies. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Morant with another miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Morant passes to Winslow. Morant looking around. There's the pass to Valanciunas. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Takes a three, and it's Morant. That time on the assist by Brooks.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. Ball, the pass to Favors. Back to Ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Williamson. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Now Ball. The dish now to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Now here's Morant. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ball against Morant. Ball kicks to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Williamson's got his second basket of the night.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Morant with it. And finished off by Morant.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. I love when he gets up and throws it down.
Ball finds Williamson. Over Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Morant. He's got 5. Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. Both good from the line that time. And here is Ball. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. Memphis leading. Winslow dishes to Jackson. Some solid defense from Ingram. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Williamson right side. Dishes the ball. Outside Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Ball no good. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. The three from Morant. Not going to go that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Ball kicks to Holiday. Jackson against Williamson. Outside, Ball. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Brooks, and that one is stuffed right through.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Williamson, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williamson's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Now here's Morant.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies lead by... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Hart. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Williamson. And it's Melly in at the 4 spot. Clark for 3. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Anderson's got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Melly passes to Williamson. Outside for Jackson. Passes it to Hart. A 3 ball. Another shot. Back to Jackson. Redick for 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
On the wing, Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Hart kicks to Jackson. Outside for Redick. The 19-foot shot. It's Clark with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now here's Anderson. Tight defense on him.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Melly, defended by Anderson. Here's Redick. Gets a very good look and converts.
J.J. Redick is a killer as a shooter. Textbook form, especially effective from the mid-range area.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Melton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Hart kicks to Jackson. New Orleans moving it around. Redick surveying the D. Over Anderson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
The pass to Gutteridge. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Left side, Redick. Jackson. Great positioning on the putback. And it's now only a 1-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Allen's checked in, taken away by Hayes. Out to the right wing. Ball with it. Jones covering, and Hayes throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Jones, the pass to Clark. And another miss by Memphis.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Hayes finds Ingram. Ball against Clark. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Back to Ball. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Here's Okafor. Outside, Ball. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Up the floor. Allen, that's good.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis, back and forth.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And Shaq, a team that used to be known for its grit and grind style, Memphis. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And that one's good, Morant. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Valanciunas. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Lonzo Ball picks one up. Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. For Memphis, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And Ball slams it in.
Even before Lonzo filled into his frame, he had a gift for rebounding, and the stronger he gets, I think the more of those he's going to come up with.
Now Morant. He's got 7. The rebound by Holiday.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Morant dishes to Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Ingram kicks to Holiday. Back to Ingram. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the speed Ingram has makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls. I mean, he constantly keeps them on skates and wondering what's next.
Valanciunas passes to Morant. The tray. Memphis the rebound. Shoots the 3. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Ball. Favors trying to break free. Pass the ball. Ingram outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Floats it up there for Morant.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Ingram against Winslow. Ingram kicks to Ball. Shoots from the high post. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The 3 from Morant, taken away by Holiday. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Whoa, 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 the solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly, caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Derek Favors.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Hart. He feeds it to Okafor. Back to Hart. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies lead by 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. We got Jahlil Okafor. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. And it's Melli in at the four-man position. Anderson against Redick. Passes it to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Poke loose. Fast break Memphis. Here's Melton. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Memphis. Valanciunas comes in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Frank Jackson. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut down to 8 on the bucket from J.J. Redick.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Morant with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Williamson right side. Outside for Redick. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Williamson, the pass to Redick. New Orleans moving the ball around. No good from outside.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Holiday finds Redick. Fires the three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Redick's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Back to Morant. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Hart.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Some changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Hart. Williamson. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Holiday dishes to Redick. Shot from the top of the key. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Winslow kicks to Morant. Puts up a 3. Clark the pass to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Valanciunas. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Holiday the pass to Ingram. Back to Holiday. Pass to Favors. Knocked away. Stolen by Winslow. Morant outside. Taken away by Holiday. Down low. But they recover it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
And it's Brooks in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Ingram against Winslow. Stolen by Brooks. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now here's Morant for 3. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Stolen by Winslow. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for... Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at center. Now here's Williamson. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Sexton against Holiday. Now Sexton. He feeds it to Drummond. 3 on the clock. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Ingram with the steal. The pass to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
A smart play. Signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
And starting to really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Now here's Love. Pass to Osman. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
Well, without the D from Holiday there, that shot probably has a better chance of going in. His hustle altered that attempt.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Out to Ingram. Williamson left side. The 3. And it's Ingram missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Love. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. There's the dish to Garland. Now the feed to Drummond. Taken away by Holiday. To the wing right side. Knocked loose and stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. Sexton finds Love. Now here's Garland, guarded by Holiday.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Williamson. Passes it to Favors. Love against Williamson. Outside, Ball. Over Garland. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem, and those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible, and I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts.
Pretty exciting, the potential of Darius Garland. If he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient, he's a guy that's going to keep improving.
Now here's Redick. And Hayes kicks to Redick. No good with the triple. Cavaliers leading. Here's Windler. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Redick surveying the D. Here's Hayes. And he banks in the layup.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Off target with the open look.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Redick pulls from the top of the key. Nance with the rebound.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league, and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess. But really, Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
A good close contest so far. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for New Orleans right now, J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. And it's Melly in at the power forward. Pelicans trail by 3. Jackson dishes to Redick. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Porter, here we go. Stolen. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. The shot by Redick, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Garland, the pass to Porter. Picked his pocket. One-on-one fast break. Here's Redick. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Thompson passes to Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's Redick on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Redick can't get that one to fall.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Hart the pass to Okafor. And a deep 3 from Redick. Drops in the tray. Redick's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Thompson passes to Garland. And Okafor with the block. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Redick for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
The quick release of J.J. Redick, expecting the pass, and the defense can't react to that kind of shot.
Now, here's Garland, guarded by Jackson. And here is Garland. 6 points for him. Porter dishes to Thompson. Porter passes to Thompson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Ingram deciding where to go with it. That one good for 2. Ingram's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second. That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Again, the Pelicans score.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Sexton. Back to Love. Great D that time from Favors. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Holiday finds Ingram. Off target from 3-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. Here's Osman. Almost, but it rolls out. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Okafor in the post. Pass to Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Okafor. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Quarters running.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And so it's J.J. Redick making things happen for New Orleans.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the open. And that should...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at J.J. Redick, what a contribution.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Ball finds Williamson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
I mean, the excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive and he's so dynamic. It'll be interesting to see where he can take his talents.
Garland with it. Pass to Love. He kicks to Drummond. The wide open look here for Garland. The offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Garland, no good. New Orleans in the lead. Outside Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Williamson against Drummond. And the rejection by Love.
Well, how about that? Kevin Love getting up and making a statement block there.
The putback, and Drummond is right there. And that ties it up.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Ingram wide open. Offline with his three.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. They can't stop the run with that one.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Fast break, here they come. Here's Holiday. Finished off the break. Holiday's got his first bucket of the night.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Garland dishes to Thompson. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
Free throw good. Garland. And Cleveland making a change here. Porter's checked in. Melly is checked in for New Orleans.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And Holiday kicks to Redick. For the tie. Pelicans keep it alive. No good on that one. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Thompson, high post. To the middle. Here's Nance. The kick out to Porter. Lots of room. Nance dishes to Porter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Inside. To the inside. Taken away by Holiday. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Redick finds Holiday. Right wing. It's Redick on the wing. Outside Holiday. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Hayes. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porter passes to Thompson. Porter kicks to Nance. Over Hayes. Nance, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. Hart the pass to Holiday. And the wide open shot from Redick. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Redick's got 14.
Well, I love how Redick gets it going from distance. Really a tremendous three-point shooter.
Now here's Garland. 8 points for him. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So for New Orleans right now, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Jackson Hayes is out there with Favors, and it's Ingram, and at the 3, the small forward. Sexton dishes to Love to the right side. Feeds to Drummond. It's good. Drummond's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Porter against Ball. Out to Ingram, and it's Ball in the corner. Ingram with room to shoot. The shot that time not on target, and Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Ball, the pass to Ingram. Ball against Porter. Back to Ingram from the arc. Ingram can't get that one to fall. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 2-point game. And that one's good by Porter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Ball kicks to Hayes. Back to Ball. Here's Favors. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Love. And here we go. Cavaliers running again. And it's blocked.
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here is Porter. Taken away by Holiday. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
He's got such a great hand.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Ingram, left side. The high post shot. Gets a hand on it, and Ball stays with it.
Lonzo Ball, give me pressure. I'll show you what I can do.
For Cleveland, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. To the paint, here's Love. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Love's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Sexton. Out in his own on the break. Taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Oh, that was huge.
Incredible.
You know, Zion wants these moments, and coming through here.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Sexton, the pass to Drummond. To the middle. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Williamson against Love. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Ball. Here's Williamson. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Williamson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Zion wanted it, And he nailed it.
The Cavaliers trailing. 55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with a tremendous tenacity.
And Sexton drops them both.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Outside ball. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. Yes!
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Ball dishes to Ingram. Williamson against Love. And here's Ingram from the arc. Bullseye!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Sexton kicks to Love. Here's Drummond. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out. A beautiful evening in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Our settings and a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward spot. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Drummond. Second shot opportunity. That shot is off. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The putback. Here's Garland. Back to Sexton. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Sometimes it's who wants the basketball most. Winslow comes up with the extra possession and finishes the play.
Sexton against Winslow. And that one's good. Osman.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Morant with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Love with the basket on the assist by Garland.
When you look at Love's strength and conditioning now compared to when he entered the league, this is why he's able to finish so often through contact.
Now here's Morant. Now the pass to Valanciunas. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Sexton against Jackson. Sexton the pass to Love. Garland kicks to Love. Drains it from beyond the arc. Love's got 5.
As the entire league becomes more reliant on the 3-ball, so does Kevin Love. It's now become second nature for him.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shot of the night.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Here's Osman. Here's Drummond. Hangs in the air. It's rebounded by Memphis. In the corner, Winslow with it. Jackson has the open look. It's Drummond with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepares Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. On the wing, Winslow. Back to Morant. From deep. Rebound, Love. Well, Cleveland shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Cleveland moving the ball around. Drummond with it. Now Valanciunas defending over Brooks. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And that one's good. Morant.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Sexton. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Here's Nance. Off target with his 3. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And that one's good by Clark.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Morant with the steal. Fast break Memphis. Finished off the break.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Garland. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Memphis leading. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Morant for 3. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Some changes for Memphis. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Anderson wide open. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Garland with it. And the shot goes in.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Jones. That shot, no good. Not a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies leading by just 2. And we'll be back shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. A nice shot by Gutteridge. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Back to Porter. A second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Clark with it. Garland picks him up. Pass to Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Memphis. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Valanciunas is checked in for Memphis. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4-point game. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Clark. Back to Jones. Inside. Shoots from the right block. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Jones. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Thompson kicks to Sexton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And he's just good at forcing the issue. Love seeing Sexton stay aggressive and just get under the D's skin.
Some changes for Memphis. Winslow's checked in for Brandon Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Now here's Morant for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got 5 points so far. Outside, Sexton. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Jackson, he's checked in for Anderson. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Stolen by Winslow. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Winslow kicks to Morant. And they double up Morant. Down low, Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Here's Osman, covered by Winslow. 5 to shoot. Outside, Sexton. Here's Drummond. That one doesn't go. And Memphis the other way now. Jackson with it. Picked up by Love. Back to Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
It's Drummond with the drive. Outside, Porter. Passes it to Osman. Back to Porter. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. He kicks it to Winslow. The 3 from Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Kicks it out to Love. Morant against Sexton. Love right side. Stolen by Brooks. Morant with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And the pass to Morant. From deep. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
On the wing, Porter. And Drummond kicks to Osman. And so it's Memphis looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you, for the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's... and that'll do...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3.
It was contact there, but that's not enough to stop Andre Drummond.
And here's Morant. He's got 8 and stolen by Sexton. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Morant. And that one's good. Drummond.
Terrific concentration. Drummond maintaining focus through some physical play.
Morant surveying the D. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim You have to compete at all times.
Gotta love watching Morant get after it. He goes all out. Tank, never on empty.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Love kicks to Garland. Pass to Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Drummond. Over Valanciunas. And it's Drummond missing.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Valanciunas dishes to Winslow. And stolen by Drummond. Sexton with it. He's picked up by Brooks.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
He feeds it to Jackson. Now here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Osman the pass to Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 8. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. To the left wing. Inside. Here's Clark. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
And Porter putting it right back in. Porter's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Melton passes to Jones. Clark left side. The kick out to Anderson. Clark with a wide open look. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Clark's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Nance passes to Garland. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Makes it off the glass.
The powerful body of Thompson. Easily able to absorb contact and finish.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Outside, Jones. Out left to the wing. From downtown. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Windler. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Cavaliers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Jones looking for an opening. Lets it fly from 18. That one a little long. There's Garland. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Memphis. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in a shooting guard. And there's Porter on the assist by Thompson.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from three.
Now Jones. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
It's Anderson with the drive. The shot's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Valanciunas comes in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. And then for Cleveland, Andre Drummond's checked in for Nance. Osman comes in for Kevin Porter. And it's Colin Sexton in for Garland. Here's Sexton. Here's Drummond. Here's Osman. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Drummond trying to get himself free. Thompson misses. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Fires from deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Windler the pass to Osman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The first one falls, so both teams changing it up here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Now here's Morant. Kicks to Valanciunas. Morant with it. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 20.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Right side, Sexton. To the paint, stolen by Brooks. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Morant against Sexton. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Sexton up top, stolen by Brooks. Morant kicks to Jackson. 3-pointer. Morant, no good with the tip. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And it's Osman missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. To the inside. Passes to Morant. On the wing, Winslow. Jackson finds Morant. Now here's Brooks. Shot clock at 6. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Grizzlies.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Memphis moving that ball around, and it's in there.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
They get the rebound. Windler, the pass to Drummond. Got it. Good job in the low post.
High percentage look for Drummond. He's developed a number of go-to moves in there.
Morant outside. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. He kicks it to Winslow. Back to Morant. Misses the three. The Cavaliers on offense. They trail by 16. And it's Morant with the rebound. From deep three-point range. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a sight, a sky-high. And Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Now Holiday following the miss by John Morant from deep. Holiday with it. Back to Williamson. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Williamson.
And you see the decision-making Williamson possesses. Phenomenal with the reads in terms of the defense and just taking what's available.
Now here's Morant. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Clark, you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stack to keep an eye on.
Now here's Ball. Following the miss by John Morant. Here's Williamson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Morant.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential. Very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
And both free throws good for Williamson. The Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. It's Morant with the drive. And he banks in the layup.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now here's Ball. And there's the pass to Williamson. Back to Ball. Winslow against Ingram. And Favors kicks to Ingram. Shoots over Winslow. And it's Ingram missing. Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Winslow, the pass to Morant. Misses from close range.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Favors dishes to Williamson. Out to Ingram. The drive by Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Williamson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Morant passes to Brooks. Down low, and stolen by Favors. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Winslow. To the middle. Back to Valanciunas. And he can't bank that one in. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Pelicans, Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Holiday dishes to Ingram. Back to Holiday. This one for 3. That one no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Clark. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Melli. Back to Redick. It's Ingram on the wing. It's Redick on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Rejected by Ingram.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
Some changes for New Orleans. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Melton's checked in. Okafor gets the bucket.
Superb work from Okafor from the interior. I mean, just a tireless worker wreaking havoc in the paint.
1:02 left to play here in the first. Jones, the pass to Clark. That shot misses. Pelicans leading by 4. Passes it to Jackson. Here's Hart. It's Redick on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Jones kicks to Clark. Three-pointer. Anderson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Jackson dishes to Redick. Lets it go. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Jones. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Here's Hart. 3 seconds left. Can't capitalize inside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Kyle Anderson. Jackson is out there with Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard. And the wide open shot from Redick. Off target from outside. Melton passes to Clark. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And New Orleans gets called for the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. Memphis also making some changes. Winslow's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Brooks comes in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Here's Morant. Zion Williamson making his last shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Kicks it to Jackson. Williamson with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Ball against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Ball, following the score by Memphis. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hart. Now Jackson. Deep 2 from Williamson. Hayes. No good off the front iron.
Even in close to the hoop, that's a tough one to drain when the defense is that stifling.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
Ball, the pass to Hayes. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. 4-point game. Winslow dishes to Jackson. Back to Winslow. Clark outside. Morant outside. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Now, here's Clark. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. The putback. The Pelicans have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Jackson kicks to Williamson. Over Clark. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Morant passes to Clark. Winslow dishes to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Out to Morant. Taken away by Hayes. Williamson outside. They could use a bucket, and he gets the whistle. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Pelicans trail by 5, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Holiday finds Ingram. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And we've reached halftime in this one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1. And that.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. And the second free throw, good. Memphis leading by 6. Morant scanning the floor and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Now here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Inside. Here's Favors. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
The Grizzlies shooting in this game 45%. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Morant against Ball, and finished off by Morant.
Gotta love watching Morant get after it. He goes all out, tank, never on empty.
And here is Ball. He dishes it to Williamson. Outside Holiday. Ingram outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now Ingram, following the miss by Jaren Jackson from deep.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Gutterich is checked in. Here's Gutterich. Left side Jackson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Then for the Grizzlies. Anderson, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Now here is Holiday. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Melly, guarded by Jackson. And too long on the shot. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Anderson wide open. Had the space there, but it's offline. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. And Memphis also making a switch. Melton's checked in. Here's Melly. He's covered by Anderson. Melly passes to Holiday. To the paint. Now here's Okafor. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Valanciunas with the block. Here's Melton, covered by Redick. Fires from 14. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Melton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside, Redick. Looking to end the run. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Just 5 on the clock, and they pick up 2. Anderson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Redick. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now the pass to Melly. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Redick.
Boy, the catch and shoot shot doesn't get any better than that. Redick on the money, ATM time.
Passes to Gutterich. Fires the 3. And it's Melly with the rebound.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Hart. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Jones against Holiday. Hayes with the steal. And it's good. 2 points. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Brandon Clark is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Now Favors, following the miss by John Morant from deep. Favors finds Redick. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hayes. Back to Redick. Launches it. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Now Winslow. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And it's denied. One-on-one here. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Memphis. Redick with the bucket.
Capable of being creative with his dribbling moves, Redick's confidence in his handles has really grown.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Valanciunas. Pelicans with the rebound, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Now here's Morant. And oh, he just jams it right over Derek Favors. Wow!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
From deep. And it's Ingram missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Here's Williamson. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Ingram outside. And a miss there on the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
They get it again. Winslow kicks to Valanciunas. The 3 from Morant makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now here's Ingram. Ball finds Redick. To halt the run. Good on the bucket.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Grizzlies.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for John Morant.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Morant. The Pelicans make their last shot from deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Now, here's Redick. Drills the three-pointer.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. It's Redick on the wing. And here's Ingram from the arc. Misses the shot. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think,